So time to meet the athletes for the 3000-meter steeplechase final. Just being lined up. Real treat of distance and middle distance races this evening. Still a women's 800-meter final to come, and that proves to be a very special race indeed. So we'll meet some of the key contenders. Starting with Marta Solano, the European under-23 bronze medalist from 2023. She was 5th at the World Under-20s in 2022, wearing the blue bib, indicating that she's the European under-23 lead this year. There's Charlotte Knudsen.
From Germany,
Adia Buda of Germany. Ranked 23rd in Europe, personal best set this season, still only 19. Fastest qualifier, Ilona Mononen. Keep your eyes on her champion in the 3000 meters. As a European under-20 in 2021, Team Championships winner this year as well, Mononen. Ava O'Connor on the inside to start with for Ireland. More than capable of doing something in this race, and will have her sights set on the podium. So underway in the final of the women's 3000-meter steeplechase. Wazinska takes to the front. Buda just tucked in behind. Trosangle in there as well. Has good pace, the French woman. The National University Championships bronze medalist in 2023 in France, over 1500 meters. So they'll approach the first barrier. Marta Solano wanting that clean run up to the barriers. And you can understand why it's a little bit messy in some of the heats for both the men and the women. Solano sat in second, Mononen in third. Still moving as one big pack, Ackerman trying to stay out of trouble, move around the outside, as is Emily Parker of Great Britain. British University's indoor champion over 3000 meters. Just swinging out wide as they come up to this barrier in the home straight. There'll be 6 laps to go when they hit the start-finish line. Sinska still leading the way in that red and white of Poland. And biding her time. Still a very long way to go in this race. Of Turkey. Personal best form this season. A lot of this field are. Not only 2, three who haven't set personal bests this season. Kosinska is one of them. Not too far away from it, though. That being said. And now, turn of pace. And Marta Solano decides to take this one on. Bronze medalist in this age category in 2023, coming in as the highest ranked athlete at European level, under 23s this season.
So 3:15 through the opening kilometre. Of course, therefore on 9:45 pace. Should still be pretty strong, but the two athletes we expected to feature at the sharp end of this one, Serrano and Mononen, are right there, and neither nation, Spain or Finland, has won this title before, perhaps surprisingly. Germany took it a couple of years ago with Olivia Gurt, and they've got Buda in third place, and Turkey have won it twice with Mingir in 2011 and Tukba Guvens in 2015. They do have quite a strong steeple tradition. You can see they're in fourth and fifth at the moment.
Mononen glued to the heels of Marta Solano. Dear Buda, letting any gaps open as the pace increases lap on lap since Serrano took the lead. Just easing the pace up, 4 laps to go. And flooding over, we now have a group of 6 who have broken away. Parker of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, trying to move our way through this pack. Sat in 5th. Serrano really stretching this field out. And Mononen, well, just over the shoulder, she looks so relaxed, doesn't she? Quite happy to let Serrano do all the hard work here. Coming around the bottom bend, approaching the water jump, single file. Train of Turkey. Onto the back of Buda, and it's these 4 who are breaking away. Parker can't stick with the pace for now. We've also falling off the back is Sila Bayer of Turkey. So 4 trying to move away from Emily Parker, Loughborough University student. So it was 3:15 through the first kilometre. Oh, they sit at the second. Serrano. Steely look of focus on her face. Something to work to push the pace, and Mononen really capitalising. Tucked in behind. Now, just on the inside. Buda maybe moving around. Jostling to see who would take where on the water jump. Through 2 kilometres in 6:26.92.
Go on, Ems.
So an increase of pace. 3:11 that last kilometre. Well, no surprise, because it is so evident that the work that Marta Solano is doing is paying off. Looking at now around a 9:39 pace, and there's only so many athletes in this field who can really try and stick with that. A lot of the personal bests well below that, more around the 9:40, 44, 45 mark. And evident with the split of this field. Only 3 able to stick with the pace of Marta Solano. Bronze at the team championships. Of course, we've already mentioned that under-23 championships bronze from 2 years ago. How she'd love to upgrade the colour. Can she do it off the back of doing so much hard work? We have seen athletes really been made to pay because of the warm conditions, putting a huge amount of effort in. So they'll swing into the home straight now. And the lap counter ticks down to 1. 4 athletes, 3 medals. How does this end? Serrano has done all the hard work, and it looks like Shine of Turkey was just struggling over that last barrier in the home straight, but is rallying now around the side of Buda. What does Serrano have left after doing all the hard work, setting the pace? The German starting to rally. Mononen in there as well. She hasn't made her move yet. When will she pounce? She has it in her comfortably to do so. Under 20 champion in the 3000 meters flat in 2021. A real focus on the steeplechase last season, building into the Olympic Games. That recent superb performance at the European Team Championships, and now they've dropped the athlete from Turkey who was struggling, shying. She's out of the medal picture here. What will the order be? Mononen is going to get caught again by Serrano, who had something saved after doing the work. They're neck and neck. Serrano just ahead. They clear the barrier together. Mononen back in front. The Finn finishing fast through gritted teeth, and she knows that she will get there. Such clever racing. And she takes the gold here in Bergen. Well, she had her tactics down to a point. Marta Serrano thought that she could come around the outside. She didn't have it in her in the end. All the hard work, she'd done it herself to have the medal, the gold medal that she wanted, snatched away from her in the closing straight. Excellent example of championship racing from Ilona Mononen. Another gold medal, another title at the European Age Group Championships. Marta Serrano was leading coming into this competition. She had the confidence to take on all the hard work, all the running. Nadia Buda was able to stick with the pace and takes a bronze medal for Germany. Well, they are flying in the medal table. Personal best for Pelin Souchain and Emily Parker as well. Varga with a season's best. Well, let's look back through this last 75 meters, and the smile there on Mononen's face, where it tells a story that she knew she had this in the bag, Alex.
Well, Mononen, it was a somewhat unexpected victory at under 20 level, but a fantastic development over the last couple of years, breaking her national record, 9:22. I mean, this is still her 4th fastest time ever, and interestingly, 4 of her top 5 times have come at major championships. I include this one in that. And then twice at the Europeans, her best times, and also at the Olympic Games. So clearly a big performer when it matters. And shaping up to be a good end to these championships for Finland. Saga Vaninen leading the way, of course, in the women's heptathlon, and Al-Asadi, a big contender in the pole vault tonight, and of course those two sisters in the women's javelin. There was a fall there for the Greek athlete Kamila Alimojani there after the water jump.
So confirmation on your screen of the times and results. Of course, remember, you can get all the comprehensive results on the European Athletics website as well, and make sure you check out all the behind-the-scenes